Michael's condition has always been fairly steady in his abilities to take care of himself, to eat well, but he has not been doing what we wanted him to do to take care of himself, in the sense that he was very frail, he was very thin. He has been on medications for a great long time. If you will remember back to the time when he burnt his hair at the Pepsi commercial. He started using painkillers then. He then fell from a stage and broke his leg. He also cracked a vertebrae in his back, and those things have caused him terrible pain, which has resulted in him using medications. And in fact, we have been very frightened of him abusing those medications. He has used them for a great long time, and I do not want to speculate as to what an addiction might be, but I have warned that the abuse of these medications were dangerous, and I have told everyone in this family that if one day Michael Jackson woke up dead, I would not be silent with my criticism as to what was happening with regard to those medications. I received a phone call from Randy Jackson's assistant. He is the youngest of the Jackson brothers, and the assistant told me that Michael had been taken to the hospital. I got a hold of Randy. I said, "Randy, what's happened?" He said he didn't know. He was on the way to the hospital, and to meet him there, I got there first. It was chaos. When he walked through the door, we just hugged one another. He was crying. He couldn't speak. I couldn't speak. He went into the next room, and that was then followed a few minutes later by Jermaine coming into the hospital. His tears were streaming down his face. I hugged him. I said, "Jermaine," and he could not speak to me. And I knew what had happened, and Jermaine then went into the other room. I can say that Michael was severely impacted by the criminal trial which took place in Santa Maria, California. I was impacted, and the fact is that none of us will ever be the same, and we probably will not fully recover from those allegations, which were false. They were concocted. We proved them to be false. We demonstrated not with just testimony, but with documents which made it an utter impossibility for those allegations to have any basis whatsoever. So it impacted all of us, but what you saw, Michael was recovering. He was getting better. He wanted to perform again. He has an amazing constitution, and he was going to be okay and started smiling again, but now that won't happen.